Hey guys, Metal Viking E2 here, back with a new Viking Orations. Got another review for you today, and this time around I'm going to be talking about the brand new single from the melodic death metal masters At the Gates, entitled Spectre of Extinction. Now, this is the lead single off of the forthcoming 7th full-length album, The Nightmare of Being, which is due out July 2nd through Century Media Records. And I am always anxious to hear new material from At the Gates. And I gotta say, though, the opening to this track is kind of different from your typical At the Gates song, in my opinion. I mean, you get this acoustic guitar intro with this almost flamenco style vibe to it, and then about 32 seconds in, the electric guitars and the bass and the drums all kick in, and then the acoustic actually makes another brief appearance at the 116 mark, just for a very short period of time, and then finally things kick it into high gear at 123. And I just love this growl that Tompa does at 147 when it really kicks in. He's just like, oh, and he has this heavy chugging riff underneath, and it just sounds so badass, unlike that poor imitation of Tompa I just did, and I apologize for that. But overall, I think the guitars sound really good on here, and they hit us with these sped up hardcore riffs mixed with chugs and these fast, almost tremolo style riffs. And to me, when they get to those heavy chugging parts, I hear some Slayer influence in there. In particular, I'm thinking of the song Bloodlines, which is one of my all-time favorite modern Slayer songs. So, of course, that was awesome to me. The bass on here is thick and heavy, right up in the mix. And I love how you can hear it rumbling away the whole song, just really laying down that solid backbone for the whole thing. Really good drum production overall, I think. Some solid blast beats, lots of really good double bass work on here. And of course, Tompa, he sounds as good as ever. And while he may not have that slaughter of the soul snarl that like he used to have, he still sounds badass in my opinion. And he's just one of a kind, I think. Overall, I really enjoyed this song, and it really has me anxious to listen to the rest of this album. I know their last couple of releases since they've reformed have gotten some mixed opinions, and especially with the people that I talked to, some of them really dug the album, some of them really didn't. But if this is any indication of how this new album is going to sound, I think we're really in for a treat. Even I've seen a couple people even say they didn't really care for this song at all, but I thought it was pretty badass myself. I mean, it's At the Gates. These guys have been around since, God, for a long ass time. And like I said, one of the founders and, masters, in my opinion, of melodic death metal, especially the Gothenburg sound. So go check out the new song, Spectre of Extinction. If you dig it, pre-order the new album. I know I'm going to be pre-ordering it here as soon as I get paid. And yeah, that is going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. And until next time, stay brutal.